in the pit. I'm the only one that does any stripping. Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today, as you can see behind me, we're standing in front of the silage pit. We are going to tidy up the pit. We're going to clean up the mess. So, as you can see, the silage pit is open as awkward as all hell. It's in an L shape. Not my doing. I would have if I'd have been here when they opened it, I'd have made sure they went straight and not what they did. But anyways, we have to clear off. I just turn it around. We have to clear off all them tyres to the whole crop, and then we're going to clear the tyres there, and I'm going to try and get it straightened because we've been so busy, me and my father, catching up on work and getting that done. My uncle's been doing all the feeding, and he doesn't really care what way it comes out of the pit. Once he gets what he wants, he doesn't do any clearing. He just keeps pushing the plastic back, push it back, push the silage back in with the plastic. Absolute mess. So I have to go straight now. I'm the only one that does any real tidying, particularly in the pit. I'm the only one that does any stripping. The only thing, I didn't open the pit. Like, the pit was, where was it out to? It was out to here. So we've used all that so far to here. And when they opened it, now what I wanted to do was what you normally do, open it and work your way in that way. But no, they wanted to see what the whole crop was like, so they cut a square off here. So they cut it in sideways, and then we were working that way into the pit, which an absolute balls of an outfit. And when we got, so you can see we've whole crop along there, and it stops there because that's our first cut silage is in there. And as soon as we got to the first cut silage, we got a couple of blocks in, and then they decided, oh, we need to give cattle more whole crop, we need to start finishing. So then stopped not using that as much and started going that way into the pit. So now it's like it's going to end up in a banana unless I can get it straightened. So the plan is, so I'm going to clear all of them tyres just to the part of the whole crop. Going to take it back 3 or 4 foot. I'm going to have to cut the polythene. I'd love to roll the polythene up, save it for the next year. But because if I don't keep that done, no one else is going to do it. My uncle gets at it, he's just going to ball it up with a bit of silage, or it's going to take a nick out of it, so it completely ruins it. So it makes it absolutely pointless. If everyone else will play ball and do it with me, we do it that way, but no one else to do it. So it has to be cut. So I cut about 3 foot off that, up to that point, and then I'll strip that back well up, probably around there somewhere, and start eating that way, just to try and square it out. There is, especially at that end on the top, because that was open the longest, there's a bit of waste on top, so I'll pull that all off with the shear bucket and dump that, and there's a bit of waste there as well, have to be pulled off and dumped, and just try and tidy it up a bit, because it's a mess. No two ways about it, it's a mess. And if I never cleared it, they just keep pushing it back and balling up tyres and plastic and just make a mess. They just have an awful job with them trying to keep the place tidy after them. So I'm going to get to it now. I get the teleporter and start throwing tyres. We've stone at the back of the shed there where we throw all our tyres, and hopefully it is just bits of rain falling. If it does clear up, I will put up the drone. Hopefully I get to put up the drone, but look, I'll have to wait and see. So I'll get to it. I probably won't do any talking in the cab of the telly because it's so loud and banging and rattling. We still haven't got anything done with it, so I'm going to leave it at that, and we will go and start clearing these tyres. So now everyone, we just have the pit, all the big tyres gone off it, so it's just a matter now of getting rid of a lot of the small ones off it, just throwing them out of the way, rolling them out of the way. A few of these I couldn't get at with the thing, so peg these out of the way. Drone is up there. It's a bit iffy having the drone up, but it should be alright. We'll try not have it up too long. One more peg a hip of these tyres just out of the way so we can get this cut and off. So you can see there now, that there is all going to have to be dragged down. Awful bad stuff along there, but we'll strip that to there, take that off, so I can work this elbow in square. We'll leave the rest of this then, and we'll strip up. We'll take the tyres off here, and we'll get our knife out and we'll cut it. So that should be following me. I'm not sure, I don't have the camera in my hand, but it should be following me up here. It's supposed to be anyways. But we'll just take a lock of these small ones back out of the way so we can get it cut. It's very hard when you're down there to get some of these now. How the fuck these get up here, I do not know. We'll have to get the bucket to get them out of there. Stones. So we'll cut it along there now. We'll just flip this one back up like that. I'll leave a nice line of tyres just along the edge, just to try and stop the air from passing in. So we'll strip this up now, see what it's like. That's grand there now. So it is. So now that'll all fall that way. So that's 100% there now. Like that's grand. Doesn't smell too bad at all. So I kept quite well. It's just when the air gets at it, it just does not keep that well. It goes off very quick because our silage was just wet. It was literally, there's no two ways about it. It was nearly all cut in the wet between the vintage silage day and what we gathered up after it. So it's just left us that the pit doesn't keep that well. So we can only cut enough plastic, enough polythene off to do a couple of days, 3 or 4 days, to try and stop it from going too far into the pit. So look, it's not too bad, but the way that this is open, an absolute mess. Oh, I could have wrung my uncle and father's necks when I come back and seen how they did it open. Just really pissed me off. And then deciding then that we needed to start going this way before we used up that. Just, it really and truly is a lesson on how not to eat into a pit, because it's cost a good bit of waste and it just looks hard and tidy. So what is what is. There's only so much I can do about it. Just have to try and rectify it and keep on top of keeping the place tidy. Now, so that's that. So peg that down there. So that's 100%. Now, that's actually, I thought it was going to be worse now than that. That's 100% that. So that's the drone starting to run out of battery there. I can hear it beeping. So there's actually very little of that now I'll have to pull off. I think a bit here now. It'll be the most now. Take it down. No, it's actually not too bad. There's a bit of waste there. Nothing too major, but the rest of it is fairly good now. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So I just stripped that bit over there. And that's the pitch stripped. I might just pull a bit off that with the shear bucket. I'll show you how we do that, just to leave it tidy, and that's really it then. I have it that I have their mess tidied for another day. Drag this back out of the way. Look it, it's a mess. I have it kind of sorted. It's not in any way a desirable way to be doing the pit, because we're going to heat that way in. We're going to not touch that, so that's going to start going off a bit while we try and catch that bit up with that. It's messy. We don't have all our cattle in. We still have calves out. We have quite a lot of calves out still. There's only 40 out of 370 I think in. So until we get them, the rest, all the calves in, which there's no real, oh Jesus, this stuff isn't great here now. But anyways, until we get the majority of the calves in, we won't be using that much silage. We're using a bit for the bullocks that we separated the other day, because that stuff isn't great now. Go have to try and take the skin off all of that now. But apart from the heifers and the batch of bullocks that we're not going to go heavy mealing yet, that's all that's really on silage. The bulls and the bullocks that we're starting to finish, they're getting a fairly heavy ration. The bulls aren't getting a small bit of silage. Bullocks are getting a bit more, but we're mostly using the whole crop. So look, it is what it is. Not desirable. I'll go change my bucket. I'll go try and tidy up a bit of that and maybe pull a bit of that down. So we'll get to it. See there the way the teeth just come over the end. So then we just go up to our pit then, and you just let down, pull off. And you just break off the bad silage off the top of the pit. Got the bad silage. So now I think we'll leave it at that. So now, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you take one lesson away from today's video, that's how not to work your way into a pit. As I've said, I don't know how many times in the video, when I come home and I seen that they'd opened it that way, oh, I was livid. I was fucking livid. Because I knew what was going to happen, that we work away through the whole crop and we'd hit the first cut silage, and then, well, they'd want to start going the other way. And then you're cutting the pit in half, and then you're starting to get a lot of waste. And as you've seen there's the waste in the pit. It's a mess, and I just, what can you do but just go along and just try and keep the thing as right as you can. Also, the farm walk, which is coming up the 23rd of November, 1 to 3 p.m. There's the thing leaflet there now. If you want to come, everyone is more than welcome to come. I'll be covering what the farm currently. I'll have a leaflet on some of the statistics of the farm to do with the different breeds and how to do grade wise fat scores and all of that. And everyone that comes is more than welcome to ask me questions. And also I hope to video the day to some extent and then put the up so anyone that didn't come can get an idea of what the day was like, or 2 hours was like, or whatever you want to say. But anyways, as always, you have any comments, you want to ask me questions, as always, hit me down in the comments down below. That is it for me. Hats, never have them, but you know where to get them. ebay.com or ebay.ie or whatever. Links are in the description down below. Amazon store, if you're thinking of getting anything off Amazon, just go through my links down there and go wherever you need to go after that. Look, at every little bit helps. I get a commission on whatever you buy. That's it from me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Good luck.